to another episode of Fandom Station. I'm Ghost Magic, and that's my co-host here with Deeds.
Hello.
And we're going to be reviewing another episode of That Talent I Reincarnated is a Slime. Hey, how was this episode for you before we, get off into the news?
Don't we usually just, get into the news first?
I know, sometimes I like mix it up, make myself unpredictable.
Yeah, you must have really hated this episode.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say all that, man. I just want to hear your dots, man.
It was,
I think this was a pretty good episode. Really subverted my expectations, And I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what other way could this go? I think this is like it was actually a respectable way for the episode to go about, So, I can just go ahead into the news if that's all you have to say.
It was an episode.
It was an episode. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Hey, first thing up, Demon Lord 2099 anime debuts on October 12th. Now, I just thought the title was interesting. I'm like, mine is Spider-Man 2099. Got anything to say about this one?
What is it called?
Demon Lord 2099.
No. It sounds like it's going to be as.
Why do you say that?
Because 2099? Demon Lord? Really?
Guess really, man. Demon Lord 2099, man. It's like in the future. Most seriously, like most isekai are set in the medieval times, right? Well, this is like a demon lord in like a futuristic world. Isn't that kind of different from normal?
I mean, different don't make you good. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's interesting.
I could watch Devil as a part-timer and,
Wait a second, don't just...
Really
why is Devil as a part-timer catching space here? Why is it catching space? Different part-timers go with, I didn't see it, but it's one of those animes...
I'm saying, I can watch that if I want to.
Actually, yeah, Devil as a part-timer is one of those anime, I'm like, you've got these anime that you know are great, like actually great, good, and if you watch it, it's gonna be on your top 20 or something list, but you like... Man, I want to say that for later. I don't know. It's just like I'm intimidated. I'm like, dang, I need to. Yeah, you got any anime like that? Like you would like to watch it, but you saving it for for a special time. I'm saying it's like a resource you can eat or something, But you got
not. I don't know if I have an anime like that, but I do have a movie, and that's Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse, rather.
You haven't seen. Oh, man,
yes, I have not seen Across the Spider-Verse.
That is, oh man, you are doing yourself the service.
I'm gonna eventually watch it, bro.
And eventually, what, you gonna wait till the next one comes out?
Maybe. 2020, what's that? 2027? When they said it might be done.
And you are a brave man. You're a brave one. All right, next thing.
Thank you.
Next thing up, this is another anime. Both of those I've never heard of before, but I thought it would be interesting to talk about because the title was pretty interesting. 365 Days to the Wedding, TV anime's very promo video reveals more cast. Did you hear that?
165 days to wedding?
To the wedding, yes. 365 days to the wedding.
So you just have a year until they get married. That's what it is?
Yeah. I don't know much more about the plot, but science. That just makes me think a lot of questions. Like, it's just like the 365 days to the wedding. It's like this is from when they met, or it's like they just decided to get married in a year, which would be a lot less interesting. So it had to be the first one, right? They just meet and then
probably they meet, get married in less than a year.
Yeah, but I was like, that's not too crazy. I mean, that's happening a lot,
Fair enough.
Okay. Oh, here's a synopsis. So here it is. Takuya or is it Takia? Yeah, I would say Takia. Takia and Rika are co-workers in a travel agency in Tokyo. They're both single, but they don't mind since they're introverts. Fulfilling lives at home. Unfortunately, now their job is looking to staff an office in Siberia, and none of their employees are the first to be considered. Rika is desperate to avoid the transfer and goes to Tokyo with an idea. If they pretend they're getting married in a year, they can stay in Tokyo. The only problem is the two of them barely know each other. If these two quiet couples just fake a relationship, it will turn into something real. Okay, that's an interesting plot line. No, I can see it. I can see myself watching this evolve into romance.
You can see yourself watching anything. It's a bit sad, really.
Not really, no. I can't. Oh, there are very few series I can't. it literally used to be where I was like, I'm gonna watch every anime in the world, and I was like, wait a second, there's too many anime out there.
Too many bad ones.
Okay, this news is probably one I'm most excited for, which is why I'm not gonna talk about it right now. Next thing.
What?
The most notorious talker runs the world's greatest clan anime. Revealed September 30th debut. More gas. So.
Wait, the most notorious talker what?
The most notorious talker runs the world's greatest clan. So I think I saw a trailer for this one. I did see a trailer for this one, but I think the plot was about this guy who had the skill talker, and they basically let some buff people about talking. So, like a regular, just like a regular healer, I guess, a regular priest mage character. But I think the main issue is that everybody looks down on him because his skill only works on other people and he can't really use it on himself. So everybody's like, oh, he's only somebody good at supporting people and stuff. So I guess he's going to build a clan so he can use his skill more effectively, and he's going to be really good at that.
That is what it seems to entail, at least.
Yeah. So the character designs are cool. At least he has like a black jacket with a full coat, like a full trimming at his collar. I don't know. For some reason, the word talker really sounds cool to me. I'm not sure if the most notorious talker runs the world's great.
Really?
I don't know. It's just like all he do is he just yaps. It's just yap. It would be cooler it would actually really be cooler if the ability to buff people by talking wasn't part of the thing. If he was just really that good at strategizing and talking to people. But seeing though he just has an ability just that is.
I mean, maybe he is good at strategizing. That's why he's in the game.
He probably is. He probably is. Probably a combination of both, where he's a good strategizer and he's good, and his skill just lets him buff people by talking.
He's just a good support character.
Yeah, he's good support, which is good for a leader. What they say? Leaders should serve, not rule. Or I might have just made that up.
You definitely made that up.
But it sounds good, doesn't it? Though.
No.
Leaders just serve, not rule. I mean, that's a good philosophy, I think, in leader.
We ain't asked about the philosophies here, are we? Right? And if the saying was good.
My God. Alright, now not gonna let me have anything. Seirei Gensoki, Spirit Chronicles anime second season debuts on October 7th. Didn't you watch this anime?
Oh, no. Keep it away from me. Keep it away.
Was it bad? Was the first season that bad?
Brother, it was complete trash. It was dog. It was actually dog.
Did you finish it?
Yes.
Oh no.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
Oh my gosh. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad was it?
10 the worst or 1 the worst?
Like, okay, like, I don't know, maybe it's a 6 in a regular scale. Maybe it's a 6, but how bad was it? Like, 1 to 10. How bad anime?
It was a fucking 4 at least. And I only give it a 4 because I thought the concept behind their resurrection was kind of cool. Because they were on a bus, or at least what they hinted towards with the concept of resurrection.
You know what was a bad anime? Remember when I showed you that clip of Code Geass? Don't spoil. But remember when I showed you that clip of the new Code Geass anime, Rose of the Reincarnated?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was so trash.
Really? You didn't like it?
No, I did not like it. It was like Imagine that scene, but no further explanation. That literally was it. That was it, man. That was it. I thought it was like, they're gonna come on this switch. They just went flashback or something. No, man, that was it. He was like, hey, you know, he's like, that's it. And then, man, shoot, this is so much other stuff, man. It was not good. It was like, oh man, it's gonna all stuff is gonna be explained, gonna make sense. And then nothing, just nothing, man. It was a whole dumpster fire.
Nothing.
It was like a dumpster fire with no smell, but it's like it was still there. Okay. And last thing, Lay Arcel and Perfume perform new things with Blade Blade X anime. I'm like, man, I'm watching those right after if they're available.
I mean,
do you know who Lay Arcel is?
No.
Okay. They did the. Have you seen Eden Zero? You know.
No, but I do know of it.
Okay, alright. Oh, you don't know, but I like Layark Cell. Layark Incel. Okay, that sounds bad. Layark Incel? Man, is that how you say it? Lark. Yeah, I think that's how I say Lark Incel. I like it like Incel. It's like a French name. They did songs for 80 and they also did songs for Gundam 00. They did one song for that. Gundam 00. It's like the first opening. And they're a pretty good band. So I think it's gonna be a good opening. Like Larks and Sail is like a very serious like anime band. They've been around for like over a decade, you know? So that's really calm. They can do anime opening. It's like I would say it's pretty much on par with Run OK Rock for me. This would be on par with Run OK Rock. Wasn't my like favorite Japanese band, you know. So
One OK Rock is amazing.
Yeah, Run OK Rock. I like that they have English songs and like English lyrics in their songs because I can appreciate the lyricism as well as like the musicality. They also Perfume. I'm not sure who Perfume is, but like, you remember the last ending they had where it was like a K-pop group?
No.
Okay. But doesn't Perfume sound like a K-pop group though? No?
It does.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. So I think these are gonna be bangers too. Alright. So like any news you got?
Yeah, but you don't even want to get to the episode. No, I don't have to do this.
I don't know, any like anime you've been watching? Come on, man.
I've been reading Tower of God, bro. That's about it.
Like, oh yeah, how you been liking Tower of God then?
Yeah, bro. I've been rocking with it, bro. The art sucks, but like, yeah, it's alright. It's very mid-tier art. Mid-tier art.
Yeah, I agree. But like, the story is pretty expansive. It's like, the dude you gotta say the SCU, the creator, is like, he has a pretty creative mind. Like, the creativity is like outmatched. It's like unmatched, man. I mean,
Bro was killing it story-wise.
Yeah. So I guess I'll get into the episode. This is the overview of That Time I Got Reincarnated Slime, Season 3, Episode 22, Sealing the Score with the Hero. So this episode was, pretty good. It was another chill episode, surprisingly. Where at first we get but the first part was pretty tense. We already like go over like just how is Tempest gonna pay the merchants who why okay, well, oh yeah, they were refusing all like the gold and stuff they had because it wasn't like real currency, so they had to get a favor from like the Dwarf King, what's his name, Dwarf King Gazel. Okay, they had to get a favor from Gazel. They had to get 1,500 like golden coins because the Dwarf Kingdom is like the producer of like currency for like all the League nations. So they get 1,500 from him, and then they still short. But he's like, I can't get any more than this. But it's like we need like a couple hundred more. So the elf queen like from Dalian comes and she's like, hey, I'll offer my I'll offer 1,000 gold coins to you too. All you need to do is make sure you invite me to these get-togethers and festivals later, because I don't like being left out of the loop this time. And he's like, okay, and she offers like gold coins like it's nothing. You know,
Nah, I think it's more like she doesn't say how much she's gonna offer. She just throws an amount that's in her.
Yeah, but she says it should be. She says it should be around 1,000 coins. Yeah. Do you remember what the elf queen's name is again?
It's surely it's Elfaria. Oh, bro, not on buff to
Elmesia. Anyway, I mean that scene's over for the most part. I don't think there's much, but they do know there's like somebody is probably. This is kind of interesting playing on it. They think somebody like causes crisis in order to show up.
It's Elmesia. My fault. It's Elmesia.
Yeah, like somebody showed up, causes problem, and was going to like show up later to like help them fix it, so they can get a favor from him, for later down the line instead of using like intimidation or like fear. And like Emerisa is like the one who theorizes this and brings it to light. Rimuru and everybody else probably agrees with her. And I'm not sure exactly. I guess it would probably be the merchant family that like Momo is like referencing. That makes sense to me. So, but I'm not sure. I didn't think they would be wanting a favor from Rimuru. Because I thought they just want.
I mean, they want to control Rimuru. So, which is what she said. They want you to owe them a favor so they can control you.
Yeah.
So
once again, I don't know. Maybe it's just knowing what we know. It sounds like a dumb plan, but like I don't know. But maybe it makes sense on that side. Or maybe they just don't have anything better they can do. But it's just like, man, Rimuru has all these connections. He has like so many riches and stuff. You think this really would like allow you to like hold one over him?
Oh, probably not. But Rimuru is at least trying to play by the rules because he doesn't just want to attack humans. So
yeah, maybe it's become more subtle. Yeah, it's probably something more subtle, like more like, oh, you'll help me with this trade or negotiation. I don't know. I don't see his merchant family causing any towards Rimuru. But anyway, next thing is the tournament. So the only match we have left is Gobta plus Ragnar versus Masayuki. And we learned, interestingly enough, that Gobta got a new skill from Ragnar interrupting something. Now Gobta has a skill that allows him to combine with Ragnar for a power boost. That was interesting. I was like, okay, I guess skills just.
It was a cool transformation.
It was a cool transformation. There was also one like, well, what is Gobta adding to his combination? Like, wouldn't Ragnar should be better off on his own? Oh, maybe lay down the line. Maybe lay down the line. There would be more benefit to them. Because I was thinking it wouldn't add any. Gobta doesn't really add anything until his sensei, the older Oni, says like his skills are pretty good. It's just his power is lacking. So I was like, oh man, this is gonna be pretty hype. And Nakayuki is like panicking in his boots. It's like, oh man, I can't really fight. If I had to really fight, he's gonna annihilate me. And like Gobta makes his like first move and crashes into the wall of the tournament arena and like knocks himself and Ragnar out. And Masayuki wins. And so Masayuki is like, man, I don't really want to fight Rimuru. So he comes up with his plan using his like heroic charisma to convince everybody that he's going to respectfully give up or respect. He says he really just flat out says Gobta won. He won because I cannot react to his movements, so he won. Everybody's confused because like doesn't make any sense. He just lost. He's just like even people think Masayuki threw him off. They're like, that doesn't make any sense. And then they're like.
They actually made up a move for this one. They say he did an air throw. Yeah. I'm like, an air throw, brother? What are you talking about?
Are you saying the air through? Are you saying air through Gobta, or are you saying he threw him in the air? I'm like, either they could probably believe either. They're like, man, then then they're like, wait a second, he's giving up. I guess it means he just wants to be merciful to Rimuru. He's saying I can defeat him
Like,
anytime. I could have won this tournament if I really wanted to. And like,
here's my problem, bro. Here's my problem with that, bro. There should immediately be a war in them stands. Like the second someone says that, because the monsters are incredibly loyal to Rimuru. So hearing that amount of disrespect on your lord's name that quick, no, bro. We'd be soccer fans. We'd be
I
brawling.
mean, it is actually crazy now to think about that. Shion hasn't say anything in response to somebody to all that praising of Masayuki
That's the Yuki.
while spitting on Rimuru's name. You know, like she hasn't reacted on what you've seen.
I mean, she's learning how to quell her temper.
How?
I just private training. That's the whole thing. Everything that she's been,
yeah. Man, they
crazy.
even contradicting themselves. Like he didn't even draw a sword. I'm like, wasn't the thing was supposed to be he drew his sword so fast nobody could see? Now you're saying he didn't draw a sword at all. If you really notice, actually, if you pay attention, he didn't draw a sword. Like, wait a second, what y'all saying like a few episodes ago? It's not reason he called Light Speed Hero because he can draw a sword so fast nobody can see it. Like, like what? Oh man, yeah. But it's all because of his skill, which is basically brainwashing everybody, which is crazy. I feel like I say that a lot, man. Crazy. But yeah, just the best word to describe it. It's really that's just how overpowered his ability is. So he's able to walk off scot free, but Rimuru was like, no. Rimuru finds out about his power from like Great Sage. Do we learn why Great Sage wasn't able to activate before or speak before?
No, I think Rimuru just says you've been trying to tell me something about Gobata, and that's it.
I don't know. Now I'm thinking maybe it's part of his skill, but they still don't bring it up. And this would be the perfect place to bring it up if it was his skill interfering with Great Sage. But maybe they'll bring it up further down the line. We still got 2 more episodes, I think.
My problem is, it wasn't like Rimuru was cutting her off or nothing. We just don't know why she doesn't talk.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, they might explain it later in line. But yeah, after Rimuru finds out about his skill and how powerful it is, he decides that it would be a good idea for him to be friends with Masayuki. So Masayuki is like gets a message from like Soei, and Rimuru said, "Yo, be nice about it. Don't scare him." Doesn't work. Masayuki's still scared. He's like, "Oh, he must really want this fight." Man, it's time to pack it up. He's like, yo, Rimuru, I'll be your servant.
Oh, I just realized we skipped some stuff.
What did we skip?
Elmesia basically threatened Diablo.
Oh yeah,
because he's a elder demon, or not an elder demon, a primal demon. And Rimuru didn't know this.
Yeah, Rimuru was like, yo, if he acts out line, I'll just stop him. And she's like, okay, I didn't expect you to be that. I didn't expect you to be that shameless. Okay, that was like that was our match. That blew my.
I think she was more like, you can say that so casually. Like, I think she was just.
I don't know. I really think she was a combination of like respect and like complete like disrespect. It was. I don't know if it makes any sense. He was like, this guy is clueless, but he's also so strong they can afford to be that clueless. I think that was how I took it, you know. Because
also Gobata and Ragnar were dragged off by Millium so they can train.
Yeah, man, I really don't think it's gonna come up with anything really that cool. I don't know.
I hope it does.
Because like I don't know, this season had really disappointed me a lot. Everything I thought was gonna be cool didn't end up just kind of being like luster. So I don't know. I don't gonna expect much. So I mean, I don't know. Do you think this is gonna end up Gobata being really strong? I don't know. But then again, this is Rimuru's faction, so he might be end up really being strong. I don't know.
I'm hoping, bro. Yeah. Gobata deserves some respect, bro.
Really? I don't know about all that. He literally hasn't done anything. What are you talking about?
Yes, he's had good fights when he gets them.
Didn't you say a few podcast episodes ago when there was a fight and you were like, And like it doesn't count, like because he was just fighting in the background.
No, I did not. I don't know, but I don't think I did. I think you hate.
Okay. But yeah. Rima was the main hater here. He's like, man, oh, it's Gobita. What you expect? Like,
Like
what?
the disrespect on Gobiton is insane.
Alright. Where we at? Yeah, we're at Rimuru and Masuki's conversation. It goes pretty well. Like, once Rimuru reveals that he's from Japan, Masuki opens up like all the way to. Oh wait, that didn't sound right. Masuki opens up to Rimuru once he reveals that he's like also Japanese. And he comes like very
Gives
like,
us some Japanese food.
yeah, he comes very honest and stuff. Oh yeah, Japanese food. Once again, I'm like, man, I wish food that takes stack dinner in life.
They have section. They have it. He has the food section by Western, Japanese, and like some other cultures, which is cool.
That's cool. I know that's it. So Masuki basically is like, Masuki basically like comes and says something Tempest, during this conversation, because he's like, man, you got a really nice hair. Like you got a bath and showers, and like Japanese. You're a Japanese person. I guess the other because he has another warrior in his party. Remember the other guy, the wizard? Burning the wizard. Right? I guess he was like, it's not the same because me and you are Japanese. This guy's from England.
I thought I told. I actually meant to. He's American.
American? I didn't know that. I don't think it's that. I don't think the anime doesn't say that.
No, the manga says it. That's how I know it.
Yeah.
He's American.
Oh yeah. It's like, man, he's a Yankee, man. He's not like us. Yeah, he's not a proud citizen of Nippon like us. So
Nippon?
that's what they call Japan. That's what Japanese people call Japan. Either Nippon or Nihon.
Nihon.
Yes.
I've never heard Nippon.
Yeah. Learn something new every day. It's an educational podcast. No, it's strictly entertainment. We probably we don't know what he's saying half the time. And I give some a little bit more credit than that, but we're here and there, it might drop some misinformation. What's next? Oh yeah. So basically, they become homies. I think the episode pretty much ends. Oh yeah. Masuki's also worried about the monster he promised have a rematch with, and he's like, oh man, how do I deal with that? And he's like, was like, oh yeah, you got some time. It would take you like a days to get there or something like that. So you got time. So, but I want you to try. I want you to go into the dungeon anyway to serve as like an advertisement for it, and I'm going to help you out and give you tips so you don't like. And there's no risk of dying as well. Like Masuki says, like, oh yeah, there's no risk of dying, so it should be easy to do. And he's like, I'm going to help you out, so it'll be easy for you to make it through the dungeon. So I want to show off the merit of like conquering the dungeon. I want your party to be the one who does to do that. So we set up that potential arc or plot line, and I think the episode pretty much ends right around there. Is there anything else that happens?
I don't know.
Yeah, so I think that pretty much sums up the episode. So what would you give this? What do you rank this episode?
No comment.
Go on, give it a ranking. If you're not gonna give it a ranking, I'll give it a ranking. I give it a 7 out of 10.
I give it
7. Okay. Yeah, you finally got to my level.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just because I read it. I don't know if it's just the episode was not that. I don't know, man. It's just not a very good episode for me.
So it's a cool 7 out of 10. But I don't know. Maybe it's just a sleeper season for me. But I don't think anything really is that bad in this season. It's just not enthralling me, It's not like I'm not getting hyped for these episodes anymore. It's all right, But I think this will pay off maybe a lot, once we get it, because this is a lot more story left. Like 10 volumes or something after this one. So definitely a lot to look forward to after this part, It's like, man, we might get to a point where we're like, man, remember those times when we were like, nothing was happening, everybody was happening. I don't know. I think we might eventually get to that point. You know, I'm not saying that I want to get to that point, but like something crazy might happen or something really exciting. Like, man, I'm sounding like such a coker right now.
I'm just wondering, bro. Like, we gonna have to wait to see what happens next season.
Yeah, but these are pretty chill episodes, though. I'm not gonna lie. I like them. So, I think that's a good place to end it. You got any more dots?
No.
All right. I'll see you in the next one, travelers.
Adios.